Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 4, 5, 6. Testing, testing. 7, 8, 9. Testing, testing. Yo!
Alright, so I know we're like behind.
Very
everybody.
behind.
We like, this shit been out for a month or something, man. But we finna watch this Marvel She-Hulk stuff. He's a big Marvel fan. I want to be a fan, but the way they just do some of these movies, and ever since Disney acquired them and stuff, like
they keep it cute, but I mean, like
I just can't really get into it because I remember what it comes from, and it's like so serious and so epic, and now it's just cute and Disney-y. Which shouldn't be a problem because I fucking love Disney. Unless people are supposed to die, then I want to see people dying and terrible.
But
things
the thing, they're
happen.
killing all their villains. Like
It's cute killing. I want
like Thanos. I wanted him not to. I mean, technically, no. He's dead twice. Yes, he's gone. So I would hate them to continually kill off their best villains. Like
I don't know. I'm just not enjoying how.
And they ruined some of the best. Some acts, like again, Hulk. I'm a huge Hulk fan.
I like the old Hulk.
I wanted to see
better than the
exactly, and not to knock the actor, but it's just like
I don't like that nigga either. What's his name?
They
Damn Buffalo Bill.
I want to give him a was it Ruffalo.
Was that an off-brand Buffalo?
No, bro, it's
Dollar General
Ruffalo.
Ruffalo.
I can't remember, but
Ruffalo.
I don't mind it. It's just they ruined a lot of the material that would have been great for Hulk, like Planet Hulk. They used that for Hulk, Thor 2, and now we don't get Planet Hulk type, World War Hulk. Sorry, World War Hulk type Hulk. We're not going to get him, or they will have to really majigger a weird story for it to work.
Either way, we're here. We're gonna watch these episodes and kind of do.
Let's see if the contention is as bad as it's saying, you know. And I'm curious. I wasn't so much of a She-Hulk fan, but. She has a lot of great history, you know, in Marvel. I think, arguably, she was one of the first ones who broke the fourth wall out before Deadpool within Marvel Comics. So it'll be interesting to see how she plays out here and see if they did her character justice. So, without further ado.
What is the responsibility of those with power? Do they merely have an obligation to refrain from the misuse of that power? Or do they have a duty to protect those without it? The defendant used their limitless resources, political and monetary, for financial gain at the expense of public safety, causing the deaths of innocent people. They did this because they believed they would not be held accountable, that their power shielded them from very real consequences. But today, you, the jury, can prove that's not the case. I
like your business skirt, bitch. I'm sorry. That's a terrible opening line. That's a terrible first reaction. I'm sorry. It was what popped in my head, though. Hulk out. Yeah. They said the name.
Why are they pushing it so heavily?
Yeah, that was a weird exposition scene right there.
Because, like, does everybody know that she's Banner's cousin?
I don't. It would make sense that they don't, right?
Yeah, because they weren't like super close cousins. They were just
and not only that, he's like super wanted and like they were trying to murder that nigga. So
constantly.
That's a few months ago.
Oh, so she okay. That's
so
why
she did go on a. I hate this motherfucker with his stupid face. I hate his stupid hair. I hate his stupid face. I hate his stupid. Matter of fact, they look like they're related because I don't like her face either.
Oh, that's right, because his hand is fucked up.
I bet they gotta drink water when they eat hot chips.
Wow.
Caucasian. My friend in college. Well.
Don't tell me this is what got them to
have to get a blood transfusion.
Yeah, because if I remember with Jennifer Jennifer Walters. I think it's Walters. It's Jennifer Walters, right?
I don't know who the fuck you talking about.
Oh, well, basically She-Hulk. It was a hit because she was supposed to. Yeah, she was supposed to. That can't. I mean,
that little ass Nick.
That better not be the reason. Yeah, it was because she was supposed to prosecute a crime boss.
In the comics?
Yeah. She was supposed to prosecute a crime boss. She succeeded. They threw a hit on her to kill her, and then he tried to help her.
Bruh. She's already a better Hulk than him.
No. No. That's what happens?
Oh, just like that?
For a few drops of blood? It's that potent?
Just like that?
This is fucking werewolf type shit.
That's worse than werewolf shit.
I don't get it.
And I've never heard him trip about his blood on anybody else before.
Yeah.
Not like if it's that potent, like where a drop.
Yeah, because like in the comic it made sense because they did a full blood transfusion. Like it was obviously it's a lot of blood.
Now all of a sudden his
drops of blood.
Literally, and I get it. It has a bunch of gamma in it and stuff, but and they have the same type of thing. The same type of they have the same type of
what type?
No, the thing in their gene, the thing in their DNA that allows them to absorb so much gamma. But that was like a couple of drops though. Because even him, when he got turned into the Hulk, it was more than a couple of drops.
But they never explained that though. We're using comic book logic where it said like
that's what I'm saying. Why did they change it? Like why did they make it this type of thing? What? This is a weird thing. I don't know.
Call my cousin to get me. Can I borrow somebody's phone?
I guess that was supposed to show like women's solidarity and how much they care for each other.
I think I remember seeing this, and this is what everybody got pissed off about. But I was like, you look like, I hate to say it, a woman of the night.
What you mean to say is you got helped by hoes. And now you are dressed up like a hoe at a place where hoes frequent, and now you finna make men look bad because they didn't even disrespect her or like even go back. Let me hear that again. Did he like disrespect her like terribly or something?
I'm waiting for my ride. What's your name? I think my boyfriend.
Oh, come on, where you going? Hey, just being friendly. Yeah, where you going? What? You two gonna talk to us?
Okay, so they were like a little. That wasn't they didn't call her out her name. They didn't pursue aggressively or show any type of like bad intent. They showed that they were clearly interested. And she's dressed like a hoe at a hoe ass place at a hoe ass time of night where the hoes literally dressed her in howardly. and she got like.
And she gives.
Okay.
Mexico. Don't worry.
And he actually don't look like as big as the Hulk from the old.
Bro, I was finna say that. Why is the Hulk? That nigga is a football player.
Yeah, he looks like he's just a really.
But they've always fluctuated his size like terribly.
Well, I mean, when it comes to Hulk, he gets bigger the angrier he is, or the more gamma radiation he has.
But even that's not like accurate because like when they first introduced him into the recent Marvel universe, he was huge.
Yeah,
and then by the time he was fighting Thanos, which Thanos was beating the fuck out of him, he should have been angry as fuck. He was like the same size as Thanos, who is not that big.
When he was because he was Savage Hulk at the time, what would he would have really been angry about? Like legit angry about?
Getting the shit beat out of him. He's always had the thing where if you're beating on him, he gets angry.
Well, that's the thing. If you can knock Hulk out faster, then he gets angrier.
But he didn't.
He whooped that nigga's ass.
Combination of genetic factors that allow us to synthesize.
I hate his fucking voice. I hate his fucking face. I can still see it in the Hulk, and it's pissing me off.
I've been analyzing your blood.
Why is he like always slick, like whisper yelling? Like, let me do some Mark Ruffalo impersonation. I've been analyzing your blood, and we have.
Yeah, that sound like you taking a shit. Like you holding the back. That's what I'm thinking about. When I think about him, he's like squeezing his diaphragm.
But he's on the phone like with his job, but he's on the toilet. I've been analyzing your blood. We've got a rare combination of genetic.
Even that right there. They got him.
Gotta do that carefree white look.
Yeah, I mean, if the original Hulk, I forgot what the original actor. Oh, not the original Hulk, but the Hulk before him.
Eve.
Man, you know what? We can have phones right here, so let's look that up real quick. Edward Norton.
Yeah.
Great. I love that Hulk. I felt he was savage. Like he was a fucking beast. Like when he fought Abomination that first time. Like when he was still a human and knocked that nigga.
What was the other one? What was the other Hulk?
You mean like the OG Hulk?
Yeah.
Oh.
I liked him.
The very beginning, really? I mean,
nobody liked that. I liked the original Hulk.
Yeah, Lou Ferrigno? Yeah.
No, not that, nigga. Not that beginning. The Hulk movie before Abomination. Because there was 2 Hulk movies.
Right, or it was when he turned into Hulk, and it was when he fought Abomination.
Yeah, it's not the same actor.
Yeah, it was the same actor.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay, I like those. I like I like him.
He really felt like Hulk to me.
But this nigga just fucking annoys me with his face, his hair, his voice, his fucking face again.
So let me ask you this. If they made like that old school Hulk, if they took that not old school, if they took the Edward Norton Hulk and added him and that level of savagery into this Hulk, would you feel better about the actor's portrayal of Bruce Banner?
I'm gonna be honest with you,
because maybe that could fix things.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really understand your sentence.
Okay, if they took Edward Norton's Hulk, his savagery, I guess that portrayal of that animation Hulk, and gave it to this one,
to Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo's
no,
Hulk.
It's fucked.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's because it's his stupid face. Hulk needs a new face.
Okay.
So, now that I've actually analyzed your blood samples.
I hate the way he wears fucking hoodies.
Well, Professor Hulk, you dressed like a regular person.
No, I hate the way Mark Ruffalo wears hoodies. I can see it in the Hulk. And that shit pissed me off.
No, I don't want to be a Hulk.
So they just glossed over the fact that like 2 drops of blood transformed her. Because like even when he became Hulk in the like his story of Hulk, it was more than just a little gamma radiation. Like
he got blasted.
He got blasted. So even if they have the same genetic condition with the blood, she would need a lot of gamma. And he's not even in like his most gammaed out state right now. So that blood that he dripped on her wouldn't have been the most gamma potent. But literally, it was just like 2 drops, and
especially he's not
some weird.
He hasn't taken a lot of gamma radiation since the snap. And even the snap doesn't make sense because Hulk would have gotten stronger,
and they still would. She would have needed a lot of fucking gamma radiation. Like
this is a multi-year journey you're about to embark on. I'm coming to terms.
And so they're taking this thing with the ship that made them crash, and they turning it into like it's so epic now and so life changing now, and I just don't feel it.
Actually,
I don't feel it, bro.
They're not even talking about the ship.
They're not. They haven't mentioned the fact that an alien ship just found them on the side of the road. He hasn't mentioned neither one of them.
Top priority is to control when you turn.
Yeah, and so they're just. It feels a little rushed how they're getting through this. Their information is feeling a little rushed. And they're having too much cute banter for how fucked up this would really be. But that's what Marvel does now. All this cute banter in serious ass situations. That's why I can't get into it.
No, stop. I need to focus.
I hate his fucking squinty eyes and his fucking stupid shit face. He like he always shitting.
You got the George Clooney look. Like.
Bro, she transformed from dudes hitting on her. You think you had to put a saw wall up there for her to transform? Bro. This was a terrible idea. So she had less gamma radiation than him and seems to be more hulked out than he is.
Well, she's always gonna be savage.
Why are you
I do like that her hair
Yeah.
grows.
Wait, you're still Jen? Right now?
Yeah. And I'm conscious.
You're the only one in them?
As far as I can tell.
And that's another thing I've noticed. So her eyes are green, his eyes are brown. Wouldn't he be?
You don't have
Bro,
another
this shit
guy
is
to
all
wrestle with
fucked
for
up.
10 years.
Why did they do that?
Bruh, you know, that's about $1 million worth of damage back there, by the way. You really don't feel like there's another hand on the wheel at all.
No. It's just me.
I just got thicker and more weave and more extensions and more ass and more titties and more hips. Ugh,
I mean, I don't know. Like at least though She-Hulk in comics,
I guess we can
Snoo.
just...
no, yeah, no, she was Futurama, snoo. It's like that. I mean, she looked better. See, unlike him, I like how she looked when she transforms. I hate her stupid face without transforming. But this bitch kind of fine. I ain't gonna lie to you. I spread some green. I'm sorry.
You get your shit snapped.
You have so much more to learn about being a Hulk. I don't think you've thought through how dangerous this level of power is.
I don't think you have. Y'all sound like you're talking about a stray puppy you found.
One mistake, one freak out is literally life or death.
Okay, I'll be careful.
You can't be emotional.
That sounded cute.
And so she knows about him and saving the world and the Avengers, and this is her response.
Yeah, and you know he was hunted.
And I'm telling you, when people start seeing you as a monster,
Okay.
it never goes away.
I thought his eyes were gonna turn green.
Fine. Teach me how to Hulk,
I don't like her.
please.
Dialectical behavioral therapy is an evidence-based psychotherapy. It's clinical, not
He
spiritual.
sound like an old fucking man on the fucking shitter every time he talks. Psychotherapy.
About accepting the situation you're in.
Oh, I thought it was about getting my butt tight as hell.
See, I don't like that. I don't like all this snarky, stupid talk in the middle of shit that's supposed to be life or death.
That's Marvel.
It's annoying. No, it's not Marvel. It's fucking Disney. That's who the fuck that is.
Mhm. Actually, you're right, because Marvel actually.
It wasn't like that at
Ooh, that's
first.
fucked up.
Jeez, what the hell?
How you gonna thickify her as soon as she wake up?
Feelings of rage.
No, a normal amount of rage.
You do revert back to Gen 4 when you're sweet.
Is the air horn really necessary?
For comedy, absolutely. You're gonna need 2 wardrobes. One for Jen and one for your whole body. Who's your best friend?
Nikki.
Spandex. Spandex is your best friend. Boltosh.
Everything is a fucking joke. It just gets old. And the jokes aren't that good. So it's just like watching like it's you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Old Power Ranger shows are more serious than this. And they were corny as hell.
Yep.
Just trying to show you how it's done.
I'm shown.
It's
Why is she beating him at everything? Like, so what's the explanation for that? She's doing stronger shit.
Little punk.
It doesn't seem like he's actually trying though. Cause like that's the thing. Have you seen him like when he threw the rock? She didn't try that shit. Like,
When am I ever going to use this as a lawyer?
Jen, when you have power.
When did he say this was gonna be for your lawyer?
I guess she doesn't see the
For your
relevance.
career, like.
Yet another way my life.
And she hasn't. I don't know if she even called. Hey, I went through.
No, he did.
Okay,
He said
okay.
he did.
There are a few upsides.
You built this bar by hand? That's impressive.
Yeah, me and Tony. Well, Tony mostly drank. Just sat around complaining about Steve.
Oh, Steve.
She wanna fuck Steve, bro.
To a good time during a hard time.
Oh shit! But he's dead in this. He's dead.
Like, it's gotten as low as it's devolving into now birth jokes and shit. Like,
Bruce, you failed to mention that I slept.
Feel the waves breaking. Feel the breath.
he's not even being Bruce Banner. He's just being Mark Ruffalo.
Just focus on each day as they come to.
I mean, I legitimately do have a life to get back to.
I know I've been pushing you through a lot, but being a superhero.
Anybody gonna bring up the fucking alien ship?
Yeah, this
I'm
is
not
shit.
gonna be a superhero.
He ain't even called nobody about it.
Which is why we have to make sure of your ability to tolerate distress and regulate your emotions, especially your anger.
Well, here's the thing, Bruce. I'm great at controlling my anger. I do it all the time.
This part.
When I'm catcalled in the street.
Nobody catcalling your ugly ass. Pause it. Let me tell you, ass. Look at this face you got on your face. Look at your fucking face. Who the fuck catcalling you? You got catcalled in this movie because you had whole clothes on at a whole place at a whole time of night. Ain't nobody catcalling you. You got the face of Tom and Jerry. Nobody wants you. You single in the show. I think you single in real life and I don't even know you, bitch. Ain't nobody catcalling you. I'm sorry.
He got personal.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I do it all the time. When I'm catcalled in the street, when incompetent men explain my own area of expertise to me, I do it pretty much every day because if I don't, I will get called emotional or difficult or might just literally get murdered. So I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you. So all of this just feels like projecting a lot of shit onto me.
Okay, good.
No, I'm doing this.
It is. I thought it was weird that she's a lawyer, like, and seems to be a pretty decent one, and she still, the first thing out of her head about anger was catcalling. Like, as a lawyer, you get angry a lot because of the nature of the job. But,
Frustrating.
oh yeah, but the first thing was catcalling. When we haven't seen anybody catcall her except for once on accident.
And yeah, I wish they took their time a little bit with it, or showing like this is what
She just seems
she's actually going
entitled.
through.
Yeah, she just seems
And I think
entitled
that's the
because
point.
they didn't show her life, so she
Yeah.
just seems entitled. She seems like she called incompetent men at her job in her area of expertise. Like nobody at her job could also know her area of expertise or know it better than her.
Right.
She just said incompetent men. Like,
What do you think you're doing?
I'm asking you to reconsider.
Done. Yes, I've reconsidered. I'm still leaving.
Jen, go to serious.
You're not the only one.
What, you think you can just say a bunch of mean things like that and then take off?
Yes.
so what hope have I? It
What?
threw him through a wall? Hulkamania? Hulk Hogan?
Wait.
I mean, yeah, just regular Hulk. Like, did he just get thrown through the wall by a 1941 World War I Jeep? Bro, if she beats this nigga ass. Because now we have to talk about how she has no fight training, but he does. So if she now knows, like, techniques of fighting.
A single arm. I forgot, what was that throw in judo?
Like, she should know. She should be flailing like a regular little 40-year-old white woman. But so she has turned into She-Hulk and also, like, learned martial arts.
Listen, there's someone who's been through all this before.
This nigga got down.
Yeah.
Look at his face. He like his teeth too big for his mouth.
That's all you got?
This bitch got the Sharingan, so now she can also learn techniques on the first try. What kind of gamma radiation did she get? They're just writing shit. They're just making up shit.
Damn. All right.
She's not hurt at all. That shouldn't even made him flinch. A coconut being thrown at him at 2 miles an hour? Like, is this Hulk or no? Or is
I'm
this a
trying to
Jolly
wonder.
Green Giant?
I mean, I think the Jolly Green Giant would probably be more dangerous. Why your eyes should turn green?
Like, I get it, he's Professor Hulk, but
He's still Hulk though.
he's Hulk. Like
he's a weak. I'll say
this
one of
bitch
the
has
weaker.
2% of the gamma radiation you have.
Oh, you're barred.
You're telling her about all this practice and all this experience you have, and you're not showing anything. She's literally on par with you. That's what I hate about Marvel. The power scaling is shit. It's always shit, bruh.
So you know I'm literally the only other
All right, she kind of cute a little bit, like two.
Fuck of the.
All right, she's 2% cute.
Call me anytime.
Thank you, Bruce. Thanks for.
Bruce, you're an idiot, and I hate you. I hate both of you.
And I'm sorry that I said a bunch of harsh but very true things.
Wow.
That's not an apology.
That's a woman apology, though.
Apologizing for. That's very lawyerly.
Yeah, I'm a much better lawyer than I am a Hulk.
No, you're obviously a Hulk prodigy.
Yeah.
Look, you changed your mind.
I mean, she's gonna be stronger than Hulk's son.
See ya, fuzzball.
He should have been able to like one hit KO her.
With 2 drops of blood. It's just
like
crazy.
it's like they don't know the rules of Hulk and Gamma and how like it even works to be the Hulk. So they're like, let's just make up some kind of accurate Hulk shit.
I mean, even if they didn't want to do.
Basically, I was right and Bruce was wrong.
Is she talking to us again? Oh, bitch, I told you about talking to me. I don't like you yet.
Now I'm gonna go win this case.
You are not even entertaining enough to talk to me. It's not on you. Oh, look what you did.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
What the
happened?
fuck? This bitch just bust through the wall?
Was she? Oh, because it was like 2 weeks or 2 months ago. It was 2 months ago.
That was a couple months ago. Yeah.
Come on, civic duty.
But then they're gonna know.
In front of everybody.
I like this outfit.
You
But she
have
has-
to do it like this?
And she has no real training.
You have to...
I mean, she kind of trained, but not totally.
What the fuck is going on? If they end the episode like this, I'm gonna be annoyed.
Who the hell are you? Jennifer Walter,
Who the hell are you?
attorney at law.
So she's a whole Avenger, no training.
What?
What is this bitch? Is this Kung Fu Hustle?
Yeah,
Who is that bitch? Is that Brucina Leroy? She just do a Mike Guy dynamic entry kick at slow motion.
Closing argument now.
It was badly arranged, rushed, badly put together. The cinematics wasn't that good. The story wasn't that good. They skipped a whole bunch of shit. And I know they can go back and explain it and stuff, but that like if this wasn't for y'all, I would watch this shit again. Like I wouldn't watch the next episode. I'm just telling you the truth. I wouldn't. That's just me. I'm gonna watch it. I'm just saying, like on my own in my own life, like I wouldn't watch this. This didn't make me want to watch it. It was like it felt so rushed, so badly explained. And I'm not speaking from comic book perspective. I'm saying just as a show on its own. Just like as a show on its own, it's weird.
I don't know. I wish they did take their time with it a lot more. It does feel like they cut. Like let's say that they want to do, because they've been notorious about that, of not wanting to go strictly with the comic books. So us comic book fans,
as a show on its own, just by itself, we literally didn't get an explanation for anything. Nothing. And tell me what they explained in this episode. They introduced everything all at once and didn't explain anything. We didn't even get to see her life as a lawyer. We got to see 2 seconds of her pretending, doing like practicing a mock little speech for court. We didn't get to see how her life was really going.
Yeah.
We didn't get an explanation of any of her transformation, and none of it made sense. She got 2 drops of blood, and somehow... Then if you accept that, just as this show on its own, if you accept that, then she becomes the Hulk, and she's literally on par with him and more talented with him, and already somehow trained, and already somehow knows... She has the Sharingan, can copy abilities. Like, so even if, without no comic book influence and just watching this as a show, it's just weird. Then she starts randomly talking through, like... breaking the 4th wall randomly. You don't even like her yet. So far in the episode, all she's done is complain. I don't think she did anything good for anybody in this whole episode, right? Oh no, she helped Bruce get out of the car when they first wrecked.
Oh.
Other than that, she hasn't done a single thing that would even make her likable. And she was breaking the 4th wall and talking to us like we want to talk.
But
to
I think that's the point, though. Like, if you think her own
what did you say, nigga?
think about it, I think the reason they don't want her to be likable yet.
How you can't break the 4th wall and not be... You gonna talk to us and we don't like you? Name another character.
I think I'm just saying, I think that's the whole point. She's not supposed to be a likable character yet. She's supposed to grow. Like, because if she was... And unfortunately, they messed up the growing aspect of her, because she just has the Kylo... Not the Kylo. What's the girl? Rey.
Kaioken.
No, Rey from the new Star Wars. The girl who was...
I didn't watch those.
You didn't watch any of them? Okay. So y'all know what I'm talking about. Rey. Where she gets the access to new abilities and just masters that shit without real work. Like Hulk, it does. It took him years to be able to control.
He's a genius. He's smarter than her.
Yeah, he's a genius in gamma radiation, and
he's smarter than her, more training than her, more experience as the Hulk than her, and is still. He's still fighting it. I get it. Like, okay, he might not be trying, but that has nothing to do with her abilities just on her own being just levels above him. Like,
and then I'll even give it to her if she was doing like, I don't know, Taibo kickboxing.
But
like,
we don't know. Maybe they'll tell us that later, but we didn't get to see into her life. So, but she came off like a dorky ass fucking
just a regular
career woman. Yeah,
like if I was going like, because we've been trained in martial arts. We've been trained for years in martial arts. If we went on the street or anybody that just said, "Hey, throw a proper punch, throw a proper kick, do a proper hip toss," could people actually do that accurately in an intense fight against a literal Hulk who's saying, "Nah, man, I'm not letting you pass"?
No, she was tossing.
She was doing it well.
Perfect balance, perfect coordination, perfect athleticism.
Just because you got that, like even Peter.
Weird, man.
Like I'm thinking about maybe the only one that you could kind of give that is Peter Parker. And the only reason I would give that
that's
to him,
different though.
That's what I'm saying.
Spider power.
Yeah, that's the only reason I can give
with certain coordination. Yes. Like this is just literally raw
she's a
power.
Hulk. She's a Hulk. She's not.
It actually comes with it comes with less control.
Yeah.
Because I remember, like, in the old movie, when he first turns into the Hulk, like, he was, like, launching himself, like, too far. He was hit shit harder than he meant to. He would bust through shit he didn't mean to.
And he was still Savage Hulk.
Right.
He was still Savage Hulk.
I don't know. This shit didn't stand alone as an episode and as a show to me. It was kind of chaotic. Too many big things smashed together with no real explanation. It was medium entertaining. The writing wasn't that good, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. The writing was just okay. Like, the jokes were okay. It was a lot of them. Everybody's snarky. Everybody's sarcastic, which is like the common like thing about television comedy now. It's always got to be snarky and sarcastic. There's not a whole bunch of different types of comedy anymore like it used to be. Everybody's dry, snarky, and sarcastic. Yeah. And so if it's well done, it can be decent or really funny. Mm-hmm. But when it's average, it just gets annoying. It's just like a motherfucker.
And it's consistent. It's too consistent.
Like, these motherfuckers don't feel or talk any other way. They don't do... Like, I'm sarcastic as fuck. I don't know if y'all can tell, but the shit I be saying, I say anything. I still have moments where I talk normal. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Especially if we just literally saw a spaceship
if you're
that made us crash.
Or crazy or something going on, But it's just... It's just Marvel now. World's getting blown up and Thor's making a joke. Somebody just died. Thor's like... Well, that won't hold well. It's like, bro, like nobody. Do you want me to take this shit seriously or not?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Disney don't give a fuck. Disney said, "Watch our shit. We don't care if it's serious or not. Sponsor us." It's about to be a joke. I got hard to tell.
Yeah, she wanted to.
What? What is she talking about?
We haven't watched all of it.
Oh.
He lost his virginity to a girl in 1943 on the USO tour.
Yes, I knew it.
You're not drunk?
Captain America! Fuck!
That didn't help me like her at all. It didn't help me feel anything else towards her other than get the fuck off my fucking TV. But I'm gonna watch episode 2. Let's go to episode 2.